I'm really thrilled to have partnered with Trukera as a physician. Trukera used to be Tier Lab, and now under Adam and team, this company is going to make a big difference in the lives of our patients, namely corneal health. And we are thrilled with the big companies out there, but we're going to need these smaller, mid-sized companies to really make a difference in what we do day to day in taking care of our patients, namely their vision, and yes, for sure, their corneal health. I've been lucky enough to be a cataract refractive surgeon now for well over 20 years, and there's no doubt that the expectations in cataract surgery have sometimes been impossible to achieve. Patients want to see better. Those undergoing monofocal cataract surgery, but for sure in 20–25% of our patients, those that are undergoing premium surgery. So important, the measurements are important, and what we do in taking care of the ocular surface before cataract surgery, during the time of surgery, and post-operatively is so important. So if I take care of the patient well before cataract surgery and their ocular surface, it becomes our problem. If I ignore it and take care of them after the cataract surgery, it becomes my problem. So managing the ocular surface perioperatively is just so important. And tear osmolarity for sure is a number that I could live by with the patient in helping follow their course of ocular surface issues. In terms of practice management, a happy surgeon, a happy doctor needs to be surrounded by happy patients, but definitely a happy staff. So I am thrilled with Trukera's entry into this newest iteration called the ScoutPro, which checks for tear osmolarity, in the lane, reproducible, fun to use, and our techs have really enjoyed it. So now when I ask for tear osmolarity, they don't give me a grin, they give me a smile, and they're just happy to do it because the instantaneous results with this device have truly made a difference in our traffic flow in taking care of patients. And now we just don't see the bottleneck in testing that we may have seen before in testing in our patients. Just about around the time of the launch of the ScoutPro, which is a new way of checking for tear osmolarity late last year in 2022, we just got so busy with cataract surgery and seeing ocular surface patients. When I introduced new technology, there was a bit of a inertia from the staff and the techs on, Dr. J, do you need to do another test? I'm like, this is what we've liked in the number, but much easier to use, portable, and very patient-centric and traffic-centric. The word traffic in our office is used as a commonplace. So the portability, the precision with it has really made a difference in taking care of the ocular surface issues with our patients. With the greater platforms and premium cataract refractive surgery, it has not only raised the bar for these patients, but also for the patients undergoing routine cataract surgery. Everybody wants to see 20/20 plus. And to see that well, you have to have a pristine, really terrific ocular surface. So having a number, a guide like the ScoutPro that checks for tear osmolarity, that gives us the ability to test for the patient in a quick fashion, and then if they need an intervention in delaying the surgery or checking for measurements in Ks, it's so important. So for us, the perioperative journey in the ocular surface really begins with patient complaints, what they need, and checking that number and following that number over the next many months in their ocular surface cataract journey. As you see in the industry, there is a lot going on with technologies and pharmaceuticals, different therapeutics, different warming devices. The ocular surface is hot. Actually goes beyond dry eye, although dry eye is central. So checking for inflammation, checking for that salt content on the ocular surface is so important. And you've got to keep it mundane where the patient understands what you're talking about before you offer that therapeutic regimen. So having a number that they can take home, remember, follow up with is so important. So using the ScoutPro has really made a difference in checking for tear osmolarity, maintaining that ocular surface, and being commensurate with the times of our demanding patients. Tear osmolarity and testing with ScoutPro it's just so easy. So I get no grief from my staff. They enjoy using it. They like being tech-centric. They love technology, but it's got to be usable and easier to use than an iPhone. So It's really easy to use.